my face!
Oh man, that's pathetic. That's not funny.
I don't have a penis.
Earthquake.
Ow! Ow! Jesus! Ow! Stop it!
Don't lose your way. You're fine.
Hello!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Hello, motherfucker.
I made a huge mistake.
Saber-tooth tiger!
Burn! It's no use!
Darkness.
Ice Age!
Heart! I am She-Ra!
Wait, I have to shit.
Hello!
You look like a female version of fucking Hannibal Lecter.
Do not go in there. Woo!
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on!
Good night, Orson!
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me? What happened? What happened? No! I'm out! I'm out!
What happened?
I'm out!
Oh my God!
What the fuck was that shit? That is bullshit!
Oh my God!
Don't even tell me that shit's for real! I'm God damn it! That's legit anger.
What the fuck thing?
What the fuck? What?
Oh, for God's sake!